Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another look using the Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. Today is another everyday neutral kind of look. It is raining cats and dogs outside. Please ignore that. I'm still going to do the voiceover. So this is another go-to look for me. This is a basic kind of everyday glam look. It is look number 14. Using this Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette, and I'm still working on more looks. I love this palette. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as me as well. You can find it at Walmart for $15. I've used the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and I'm using this Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. So in the first row, fourth eyeshadow, it is just a soft kind of brown. I'm taking this on a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to use my orbital bone as my guide, and I'm just going to windshield wiper that against or in the crease, and using the orbital bone as a guide, and so I don't take my eyeshadow up too far. I am going to be adding another transition shade, which is shade number 3, first row, and I'm going to apply that against the other shade in the crease, against where it ended, and blend that more up into the brow bone area. And then I'm picking up in the fourth row the Lash shade, which is a nice chocolate brown, and I'm going to be applying that on the side of that fluffy brush and just applying that in my outer corner. I'm going to build that up a little bit and kind of apply a little bit of it against the orbital bone as well in the crease. And these shades also are going to blend out so nicely together. This palette is something else. And second row, second shade, really pretty shimmery champagne kind of shade. Using that on my finger to apply it just to the lid. And I'm going to go over that a few times, build that up. It is absolutely stunning. And this look is so easy to achieve, in my opinion, but I do this look quite often. This is one of my go-to looks as well. I figured I had to share, well, I got a request for an everyday look, and I have to share a couple of my most go-to looks. So the video before this one, number 13, and this number 14, is definitely go-to looks for me. Now, first row, second shade there is a creamy vanilla shade, and I'm going to use that in my on the brow bone to highlight with. And once I have that placed, I'm going to blend that down into the crease. You'll see me go back in with a blending brush to further mesh those shades together, which I always do. I love this part. I think the look is not complete until I have my brow bone done and all the crease shades are blended into it. I just love this part. And this is a Wet n Wild brow highlighter pencil. And I'm going to use that in my waterline because I don't want to close my waterline off. And when I do looks like this too, I also want to point out no mascara on the bottom. No mascara on the bottom. LaColors Biggie Lash, and the eyeliner before this was Believe Beauty Long Lasting Eyeliner in Caviar. This is Maybelline Eyestudio little purple palette. Don't know the name. I'm just using the glittery silver shade in the palette in my inner corner. I have this in my project pan. I'm trying to use it up. That was the e.l.f. Active Spray. For lips, I chose to do a bright lip, and I'm using Hard Candy Universal Lip Primer and the All Matte Up Lip Crayon in Lush Orchid, which is very, very beautiful, very gorgeous. And I'm using the e.l.f. Active Setting Mist on my face to set my makeup. And that's the finished look. Like, I thought this was a fairly easy look to do. Take your time, lots of practice. I hope you guys will try the look out for yourselves. Thank you so very much for watching. Stay tuned for more looks using the Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. Don't forget to check the cards and the description box for additional links as well as a product list. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. I thank you guys so very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.